30. Devotional Thoughts for Women, written by Monica Diaz, read by Belinda Sainsbury. A pleasant good morning, dear friends. Today, July 27th, our devotional is entitled, Those Unpleasant Things That Happen to Us. The greatest thing, if one can, is to stop regarding all the unpleasant things as interruptions of one's own or real life. C.S. Lewis. Elie Wiesel, who survived Nazi concentration camps, tells the story of a man who complained to his friend about the blows he received in life, and his friend would reply, "It could have been worse." "My fiancé left me," he once told him. "It could have been worse," replied the friend. "I was fired from my job," he told him another time. "It could have been worse," replied his friend again. "I lost my home. It could have been worse." Tired of always hearing the same reply, one day he reacted, "How could it be worse?" "It could have happened to me," his friend muttered. There is a radical difference between God's point of view and the human one. We cling to our comfort zone, while Jesus, being able to avoid suffering everything he suffered here on earth, decided to come. He voluntarily said, "The worst thing that will happen to me is to die for a disobedient race, but the worst that can happen to me is the best that can happen to them." Therefore, though he always had the nature of God, he did not think that by force he should try to remain equal with God. Instead of this, of his own free will, he gave up all he had and took the nature of a servant. He became like a human being and appeared in human likeness. He was humble and walked the path of obedience all the way to death. Philippians 2:6-8. No wonder the Apostle Paul urges us, "Have this attitude in yourself, which was also in Christ Jesus." Philippians chapter 2 and verse 5. Nevertheless, we view life's interruptions, problems, hardships as something undesirable, a cup we by no means want to drink. The truth is that, as C.S. Lewis said, what one calls the interruptions are precisely one's real life, the life God is sending one day by day. He sends them to us because He knows that we are what we need to develop a mature character that will give good testimony of Him. Don't resist those things that forcefully take you out of your comfort zone, because they are very valuable opportunities to develop an experience of faith. Have this attitude in yourself, which also was in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 2 and verse 5.